Already we have learned addition of decimal numbers. So today we will learn subtraction of decimal numbers. How to subtract two decimal numbers? We subtract two decimal numbers in the same manner as we subtract whole numbers. Take one example here. Subtract 24.35 from 324.753. So first of all we need to identify which is a bigger number and which is a smaller number in the given question. So we need to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. Here 24.35 is a smaller number, 324.753 is a bigger number. But these two are unlike decimals because the number of digits after the decimal point are different. For the first number we have 2 digits 3 and 5, and for the second number we have 3 digits 753. So these are unlike decimals. So that first make them into like decimals by adding required number of zeros to the given decimal number. So here first write 324.753 bigger number first, and write smaller number 24.35. Where should we write 2 here? 2 is at tens place. This is a tens place. So write 2 here. Next 4 is at ones place. Write below the 4. Next decimal point. Here also below the decimal point you should keep point. Next 3 is at tens place. Right below the 7. 5 is at hundreds place. Right below the 5. Now this remaining places you have to write a 0 for hundredths place. Okay. Stack the numbers one below the other first according to their place values. Means the bigger number should be above the smaller number, and the decimal points of the subtrahend and the minuend should come one below the other like this. Afterwards, what we have to do? Convert the fractions into like fractions by adding number of required zeros at the end of the numbers. Afterwards, subtract the two decimal numbers as usual numbers. We need to take a borrow if needed. We will start from right side to left side. Start from here. Thousands place. 3 minus 0 is a 3. Right here 3. Next hundredth place. 5 minus 5 is a 0. Right here 0. Next tenth place, 7 minus 3 is a 4. Here write 4. Next point, ones place, 4 minus 4 is a 0. Next tens place, 2 minus 2 is a 0. Next hundreds place is a 3. So our answer is 300.403. 300.403. We will take one more subtraction. Here the question is subtract 27.60 from 453.37. First stack the numbers one below the other, taking care of the place values. The bigger number 453.37 should be above the smaller number 27.60. 453.37 is a bigger number, write first, and next 27.60 write according to their place values 60. Now these two numbers are like decimals because you have same number of digits after the decimal point. Here 2 digits, here also 2 digits. Now we can subtract the two numbers as usual numbers. First start from the hundreds place here. 7 minus 0 is a 7. Here 3 is there. 3 minus 6 is not possible. We should take a borrow from the ones place. Now it is actually 3. It becomes a 2. And here 3 becomes a 13. Means we are taking 1 10. 13 minus 6 is a 7. Now keep a decimal point. Here again 2 minus 7 is not possible. Take a borrow from the next place, tens place. Here 5 should becomes a 4. 2 becomes as a 12. 12 minus 7 is a 5. Write here 5. Next move to the tens place. 4 minus 2 is a 2. And hundreds place we have 4. So the answer is 425.77. This is the way to subtract given decimal numbers.